Hello.
Hi, good evening, and welcome to the Headgate Theatre and our Sofa to Stage writing project award announcements. For those that don't know us, the Headgate is a thriving community theatre and rehearsal and meeting venue in the town centre. But we're not there, we're in our own rooms, our studies, our lounge, bedroom. And we normally be offering you a wide programme of live drama, musical theatre, dance or music. But it's lockdown, and lockdown has created opportunities as well as challenges. And when Shan and Hannah approached me with an idea about a playwriting competition in the early weeks of lockdown, it seemed an ideal way of bringing together some new and innovative ideas to the Headgate stage, and we hope to stage them in the autumn. Little did we know, but our writers and creatives have demonstrated that they can take opportunities and present you 6 excellent monologues for your entertainment. Our theatre is tremendously well supported by its volunteers, and the project is another demonstration of that. From the reading panel of Paul T. Davis, Kerry King, Andrew Hodgson and Shannon Hannah, to the performance of some of our local actors, and particularly the creative skills of our technical whiz, Chris Williams, this has been a great team effort and great fun. All have contributed in bringing these pieces to life, and to all of them, I say a big thank you. So, with no further ado, I'll hand you over to Paul and Shannon.
Hello.
Hello, everyone.
Oh, it's rather odd doing this all to you through the computer. When we started this project, it was very much, like Dawn said, to create some fantastic pieces of theatre to be performed at, in the theatre once it reopened. But it became very apparent to us that we'd not be back in as soon as we'd hoped. So with that in mind, we set apart to create some fantastic teams to work on the monologues, which you have seen over the last few days, and the plays which will be coming to you next month. Paul is about to explain a little bit more about how we initially chose the scripts from the entries and how they turned into the 10-minute monologues that you've seen. But I'd personally just like to thank the Headgate and Dawn and obviously all the fantastic readers and people that entered. Because without them, this project wouldn't be where it is now, and we're very proud of it. Paul?
Well, I think we were overwhelmed by the amount of entries that we got, and very quickly realised that we could have 2 separate awards, one for monologues and one for the short plays. So the first thing to say is that every reader was given the scripts anonymously. There were no names on any script, and I think we found that quite liberating, because it meant that we could read each play and each monologue with no preconceived ideas, because we literally did not know who had written any of the plays. And in fact, at least one was submitted under a pseudonym, as we discovered. So that was quite liberating. For all of us, the play's the thing, and it is a playwriting competition. So we stuck very closely to the criteria of the competition. And I think for me, and I'm sure it was reflected by the others, we were looking for a variety. If you're curating any kind of festival, you want to have a good mixture of comedy and drama. And by accident or design, I think that's exactly what we ended up with. We all read each play and each monologue separately, and then we came back together and had a chat about each one. And I think for the monologues, we're being told a very direct story. So in terms of structure, that was quite important to us. Those moments when the character revealed something or hinted at something which actually revealed a bigger truth that was going on. So we also, and this has no scientific basis, you also just get a vibe. You just get a feeling for each script, and you think, this would be really interesting to see either on stage which we still will at some point, or on film. And bearing in mind that it's the lockdown project, we also focused on those monologues that we felt could be created under lockdown without losing any of the spirit of the script. So that's basically what we did. And before we see any clips, and I hand back to Shannon, I've been asked to say a sentence about each of the 6. Pandemic Freddos we loved because it was different to any other monologue that was submitted, and there's a beautiful rhythm to the piece. The Bunker, I think, is an example of that mixture of comedy and drama because it's very bleak, but there are moments of beautiful humour buried into that script. Wendy is Recycling, we thought, was a really good example of a revelation. Of like an onion, and that last layer coming off at the end reveals an awful lot. The same with Perfect for a Swim, but what we really liked about this was its locality and the way that nature was such an important character in the monologue. And homeschooling, I am a massive fan of Joyce Grenfell, and I discovered I wasn't the only one. And the way that that's been brought up to Zoom homeschooling, and we thought the jokes absolutely landed really well. And Metropolitan didn't have a title when we saw it, but what we liked was that this character may or may not be telling the truth. So I'll hand back to Shannon. I think I might have frozen. No, I haven't. I'll hand back to Shannon.
Thank you. So yes, we'd like to show you a few clips of the pieces. Hopefully you have seen them across our Facebook or YouTube page. If you haven't, they will still be on there after tonight's video. But here's a clip now.
I'm Holly, and I'm the writer of the monologue Metropolitan.
I'm Claire Shaw, and I wrote this monologue.
My name's Leah Holroyd, and my monologue is called Homeschooling.
I'm Kim Strugnall. I'm the writer and director of Pandemic Freddos.
Hi, my name's Ethan Hamilton. I'm a writer and music artist.
My name's Neil Darcy-Jones, and I'm the writer of the monologue Perfect for a Swim.
I just want to get this off my chest.
Might be best if you just pop yourself on mute for the time being.
Welcome to Sinsbury's.
The path sweeps away from the river, zigzagging into the darkness.
Day 6,395 inside the bunker.
I have a favourite station. A station where you see every end of the spectrum of humanity.
It's lovely to see each of them finding an activity that suits their interests and ambitions. Hazel, don't draw on the curtains.
I once put some dead flowers in with the food waste in the small green box. An easy mistake. But you would have thought I'd strewn them across his mother's grave.
What you don't know is that he feels exactly the same way. He has done ever since that night at yours, the karaoke party. Yep, where you'd had yet another breakup and got drunk. Sang I Will Survive at the top of your lungs and let all your inhibitions go.
It won't take long for the hydroxybutyric draft to work. A matter of minutes when I tried it on the dog, but then the dog isn't so tall and bulky, or, for that matter, drinking a sturdy Pinot Noir.
Day 7,439 inside the bunker. Today was interesting.
Magazines for the woman who has everything. For the child who wants to be a princess. The superhero. Dad mags. Golf mags. Football mags. Music mags. The Radio Times. Probably full of repeats. Probably full of repeats. Probably full of repeats.
Sorry about the technical glitches we've had. The proper video will be up on YouTube. However, we will continue. And can I ask Paul to tell us now the winner of the Readers' Panel Award?
Okay. I'm delighted to announce that the winner of the Lockdown Project Readers Panel, which was decided before the monologues were recorded, is... There's nothing in there, it's just for drama. The winner of the Readers Award is Wendy is Recycling by Claire Shaw. Congratulations, Claire.
And Shannon, the audience choice.
Certainly. So you've all been voting, lighting away on Facebook and YouTube. We closed the voting off at one today, totaled it all up, and I can announce that the winner of your choice is The Bunker. So that is Ethan Hamilton, performed by Joel Ely.
Okay, so just to round off, we've been really touched by the positive responses we've had from all of you about the competition. And, you know, for the writers, thank you so much for all of your work and ingenuity and creativity. Do take a look at our new updated website. There's information on there about the Headgate quiz coming up on the 8th of July, and also the release of our next 6 videos, which will be the 6 short plays, which we're currently working on. Some great challenges in that at the moment for videoing. But yeah, look forward to seeing you again. And thank you for joining us tonight.
Well done, everyone. Stay safe.
Stay safe, yes. Bye.